How's it going, guys? We are back in another video here, and this video is going to be cards to avoid number 4 here. So I try to do this every single week, and I try to update you guys on the cards that you should not buy, whether that means they're just not really a great card or they're just honestly going for more than they should. So that's kind of what this means exactly. So some of these cards doesn't mean they're necessarily bad. I just don't think they're worth their value, you know? So, yeah, that's basically what it means. But without further ado, guys, if you guys already haven't, make sure you leave a like on this video and let me know what other videos you want to see. But here we go. So, starting off with the first card, all right? And this first card is going to be from the Team of the Week card, and it's a new card as well. And you're probably going to say, like, so why, though? I feel like this would be a good card, Henreek. Well, I'm going to explain why it's not a good card, okay? So, it is a Team of the Week item, and it is going to be one of the young players, and it's going to be Shane Wright, okay? So, you're probably wondering why, though, but why? Henreek, he's only going for, like, 9K. What would be the reason for this card not 6K he's going for? Well, again, not that he's too expensive. Distributor, right? 89 speed. But okay, here's what I don't like, all right? So here's what I don't like about Shane Wright. So again, as a center, very subpar face-offs, 71. His acceleration's fine, 87, 90 agility, balance 84, endurance 74. And let me tell you, that is noticeable. If you have an endurance that is under 80, you will notice it. That is really way too low. So low, and definitely that is a problem. You cannot justify having Shane Wright with an 74 endurance. I mean, yeah, shot's decent, 84, 89, 86, 89, but to me, I mean, that endurance completely ruins the card. Like, it really does. It's such a bad endurance, and yeah, I don't like it at all. It's botching 78, strength 82, very easy to knock off the puck, and he'll be tired a lot as well, which will make it even easier for him to get knocked off the puck. So Shane Wright, definitely not a good one in my opinion, so definitely avoid him at all costs if you can, all right? So moving on to the next one here. Molar right here, 85 overall. He's going for around, it looks like 20K-ish to 25K, which to me is really just insane. So 5'9", not good enough. Number one, that height is ridiculous. 5'9", 181. Wingman helps his acceleration out, but, I mean, he gets up to 86 excel, 87 agility, 81 balance, 83 endurance, 87 speed. If all of your skating is in the 80s and it's not like 89, let's be honest, you're probably not going to be a very good card. So yeah, I mean, I would say no, like it's definitely not smart to have this card. I mean, a shot 89, 88, 87, 88, it's not bad, but again, way too small. Just not good, you know. I would not recommend this card at all. He's a card that, again, maybe if you're really just looking for something, like, just like as a fourth line, but even then, it's not really worth it in my opinion. All right, so let's move on to the next one now, and it's going to be the goaltender position, and it's going to come in from the Tampa Bay Lightning, okay? So Andrei Vasilevskiy is a new card, 89 overall, and he is going for a ridiculous amount right now, at least on Xbox Series X. 100K for Vasilevskiy. Sorry, Vasi's not a good goalie in this game. Maybe his X Factor might be, but definitely not a prime-time Vasilevskiy. So, yes, he has Butterfly effect as advanced goalie reflexes when dropping and making low saves in Butterfly, but in general, I don't think this Vasilevskiy card is very good. I really don't. 6'3", 225. To me, goalies that are under, I mean, 6'3", you're pushing it. 6'4" and up is kind of ideal, but 76 aggression, again, just Vasi just doesn't really play well in game for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I feel like typically he's not going to be a good goalie. And then you're spending 100K on this goalie when I think there's so many better goalie options. If you haven't checked out my goalie video, yeah, you definitely should check it out. But there's plenty of goalies that are like 30K and less that are so much better. There's even goalies that are 10K or less that I'd say I'd rather have than Vasilevskiy. So, yeah, Andrei Vasilevskiy is definitely not top of my list, and you guys would be foolish to have Vasilevskiy and be spending 100K on him. I think that's ridiculous. So definitely avoid that at all costs, and you'll be doing a lot better when it comes to your goaltending, all right? Moving on to the next card now, and this card is going to be an icon card. And actually, I pulled this on my PlayStation team here, and here he is right now. It's going to be Jerome Iginla, 84 overall edition. So he's going for around 35 to 40K, it appears. And again, Jerome Iginla, 6'1", 210. Just brutal. I mean, just a brutal card. I mean, they really do Iginla dirty here. So Yes, he gets an upgrade in 3 days. He'll get a speed upgrade as well, so he'll become 87 speed, 86 excel. But his shot will become 86, 88, 86, 88. And again, that will not improve until January, the new year. So, yeah, you know, not a very good card. And he has Magician, Gladiator, and Well-Round as a synergy. So none of those synergies are going to really, like, change how good this card is. Yeah, it helps his agility out, but, I mean, whatever. He has Snipe, which is outstanding skill to settle pucks with advanced wrist shot accuracy off settled pucks. So, you know, that's pretty nice, but then his zone ability is Big Rig, which it costs a lot, and I feel like, I mean, Iginla, he's not really a very fast card, so it might not really mean much. Exceptional strength and agility when driving the net and puck protecting. I mean, how's he going to get, you know, how's he going to drive the net when he's that slow, you know? So, yeah, I mean, he's got 81 faceoffs, which you can play him at center, which is funny, but, guys, he's not it, trust me. Jerome Iginla is not a card that I would recommend you guys get. He's just not it. You know, his shot's very mediocre. It's going to take a long time for this card to be usable. I feel like this card wouldn't be usable until probably like March. I mean, even then, it's like there's going to be so many cards that are just miles ahead of this Iginla card. So, I would not recommend Iginla at all. He's just a terrible card. I mean, if you're a Flames fan, sure, I can respect it, but that's the only thing I could say. Jerome Iginla, definitely not a card I would recommend at any circumstance, at any point, I should say. All right, moving on to the next one here. And this next one is going to come in from the Anaheim Ducks, and it's going to be a goalie. It's going to be 88 overall, John Gibson. I know some people commented on my video saying they actually liked him, but, I mean, one on the market right now, $40K. No, I would say no to that. John Gibson for $40K to me is absolutely crazy. Really, really just way, way too expensive. 6'2" for a goalie is just really not good. Buzzing is a synergy, which is good if you have buzzing. But he has dialed in, which is advanced boost in reaction time, recovery, and save ability after making 15 saves in a game. So again, you have to give up at least 15 shots in a game here for it to actually work out. And yeah, I mean, it's just not. It's not a goalie that is good. So 6'2" is just, to me, a deal breaker. No goalie that's 6'2" is going to be really good. And if he is, you know, he'll get exposed eventually, and you'll be really mad when you're like, why did I spend this many coins? And when he goes down in price, because, I mean, he's not worth it. So, yeah, John Gibson, definitely a card to avoid. And moving on to the next one now. And this next one is going to be a forward. It's coming from the Vegas Golden Knights, right? So I feel like I bashed on him a lot. I've bashed on Stone in one of these videos before, but this is another one. So 87 overall Mark Stone. So he's going for around 30K, it looks like. And Mark Stone has 83 speed. 87 overall Mark Stone with 83 speed, 83 excel. Now I get it. He's 6'3", 202. He's got a big build, big-bodied player. Yes, workhorse helps out his acceleration, only by a +2, though. And, I mean, it really doesn't do much, guys. It really doesn't do much. Mark Stone, regardless, is still very, very slow, and he's just not good. I'm sorry. Just putting it very bluntly and very honest to you guys, Mark Stone is definitely not good. Look, his shots, 88, 90, 88, 89. Yeah, shot's pretty solid, but, I mean, how are you going to even use that shot when it's going to take him, you know, 5 years to get into the zone with the rest of your team? So, yeah, I mean, he's another player that, I mean, yeah, the endurance can be definitely help with workhorse, but, I mean, he's so slow, and then the endurance isn't really anything crazy either, so, guys, avoid Mark Stone. I mean, unless you're using X Factor Stone, which has, I think, fly zone, that's the only, you know, maybe situation you can actually use a Stone card this year. Right now, he's not usable. 83 speed, you are not usable at this point in the year if you're 83 speed. Any position, defense or forward, it doesn't matter. Mark Stone is terrible. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. All right, so this next one, this was a tough one for me, honestly, because I feel like he's not that bad. But honestly, it's his size. It's killer. It really is. So, moving on to the next card here. And let me see if I can find him in the Alumni Association. I'm not sure if it's just icons. It's not. Okay. So, Brian Gionta. Okay, so Gionta's going for around 40K, right? So, 40K is a lot, I think, though, for someone who's 5'7", 178. So, he has Distributor, though, which gives him the 91 speed. Gladiator gets his shot up to 91 when it comes to his wrist shot. But 5'7", 178. I mean, I bash on Caulfield. I can't, you know, play two different sides and say, oh, Gionta's good, though, but they're the same height. No. At the end of the day, obviously, Caulfield's a much better card, but Brian Gionta, 5'7", 178, I mean, just going to be too hard to knock off. Going to be very hard. Very easy to knock off the puck. He's just too small. And, yeah, I mean, 89, 89, 91, 91 for a shot. Yes, that's good. but his strength 83. I mean, aggression 84. There's just really not much that's going to tell you that this card's going to be able to, you know, stay in the zone and not get absolutely annihilated every time he, you know, tries to go into the corner and try to fight for a puck. He's never going to win a puck battle, that's for sure. He has Boy Leader, which, again, not a good ability. It's not like he has wheels or something. That would help him a lot more, but, yeah, Boy Leader. Yeah, he's a leader. He was a former captain, but, yeah, not really a great card here. It's what Brian Gionta is, I'm telling you. It's just not it, all right? So, guys, that's going to do it for number 4 for cards to avoid. I do this every week, every Sunday. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new here. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek3s. Enter the Discord to talk to me. Follow and subscribe to the channel. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.